Hello everyone, welcome back to the 6th episode of our Empire playthrough. Last episode we crushed Festus and reclaimed Altdorf, but the Empire is barely standing. Our treasury is empty, Kislev has fallen, and the enemies close in from every direction. With almost no allies left, Karl Franz must choose defend, strike back, or watch the Empire crumble. Survival mode starts now. Enjoy the episode. We are financially recovering. Slowly. Do I want her to have Black Pit? We're gonna march towards Black Pit at least. Now we want him back in the capital, so let's just go back before this guy manages to siege the Altdorf again. We lose it again. Let's not make that mistake twice. Midland is still just fighting these guys. They're not doing a lot of good stuff here. Let's have a look at our little fealty map. I could probably confederate with him. He owns a lot. She's a 7, but he has literally almost all the Empire. Let's have a look. Where is he? So he owns Talabheim, he owns Beck, he owns Wolfenburg, Castle von Rauken. He's currently fighting off the incoming Norscan invasion, has ogres up in the north. He's dealing with a lot of threats also. Nah, I don't want to confederate and have to deal with all that also. I have plenty of issues on my hands here. The rats to my south are a big concern to me. She's not at war with the rats yet, so at least that's something. Nordland really just needs to deal with the incoming threats. Let's use this.
Bring me to my men. This is my right by Sigmar's crown.
I can reach it. Let's attack it. Let's deal with it, hopefully. Decisive victory. Do we fight it? Just like watch them die? I have a lot of these guys and they're very chaotic to deal with. Let's fight it. Probably not worth it, but yeah. I feel like watching some more Chaos units die. Here we are again. Let's use our lords here to just kind of do the big old distracting. I have a very weak lord, so if we could take him out from the get-go, that'd be nice. Let's go throw some spells on him. And let's actually get him out. It's just the wolves that I'm a little worried about, so we'll see how this goes. They have a flying monster. I mean, that's probably a bigger threat than their lord, to be honest. If they're together, that might just do it. If I can just kill that lord instantly, it'd be nice. Oh, I got some crazy spells on me too, huh? I'm just gonna draw this into some gunfire of the enemy. Here comes that pesky flank I'm worried about. Both sides. And Karl over here is dealing with their lord quite well. I'm really gonna want this guy to just blob up some units here. Let's try to do some damage here. Okay, this is quite bad, but could be worse. Okay, is our lord dead? Yes, it is. Very good. Let's get Karl back here. Our priest here is fighting. Let's buff him a little bit. This is a bit concerning here. This is also a bit concerning. Especially for my archers back here. Let's go ahead and keep putting the hurt on them. Karl, you need to get back here ASAP. These guys are in a pretty disadvantageous fight. Now this right here is a bit concerning, actually. Let's actually get Karl on that. Looks like Karl won't be needed here. Let's throw him in here. Oh, looks like we have another of those. Looks like most of their army is routing now, so we are okay. Don't quite now. They just have this one unit left here. Doing quite some damage to my battle priest, but the gunners here are a little scared to shoot. And we have victory. Very nice. Alright, we take the victory. Let's replenish our troops. We are on the offensive, so let's be very careful about that. The enemies are killed in battle. We're gonna go ahead and replenish a bit. I really need to get over here. I've not been upgrading that as much as I probably should have been. Let's do this real quick. I really want to get down the reduced recruitment costs for my armies. Should probably do that on both my lords now. Let's go with the Plague of Rust. Let's get this guy upgraded to be a bit even tougher since he did lose a lot. Hope there's no hidden armies that are going to pop up now. Looks like we are also about to face some Norskins here. Not ideal, considering I'm right about to take the Black Pit. Ugh. So I can't take the Black Pit. I will have to retreat to Marienburg to deal with whatever this is. I'll march this back to Rat Rock to hopefully fight this off. Looks like she did attack Black Pit, but she lost. So the army is pretty dead. But these beastmen are my main concern, and I can't really raise another army to fight. So do I pull Karl back again? It's a rough one.
Welcome, my countrymen.
Oh, he's at war with everyone. The north is about to crumble. And I'll crumble with it. I have no like good things that I can use to recruit. I have no income. I have literally nothing good going on for me at this point. So anything that can generate me income, I must build, just so I can get back on top of things. There's really no way for me to expand here. I'm just way too weak, and they're already sieging Marienburg. How can I assist this? Are they laying siege it, or they just dismounted here? Huh? Let's just get our army off. Yeah, we managed to get to Marienburg in time at least to defend it. Now we either retreat this army or we push this forward to the Black Pit instead. But let's go on encampment stance. Let's start heading towards Black Pit with this army. Don't know, what are these? Wood Elves? Let's do military access just in case we don't want to get into a fight with them. Oh, the south is just ravaged. I really hope those rats don't come across the southern border. I can't deal with that also. Everland wants nothing to do with me for some reason. How about you, Sterland? Ooh. Yeah, how about let's not do that. What? How are you even still alive? What do you have? You're just... Oh, he's still... Oh, okay. He has Albion. Wait, that's Albion, right? Yeah, he has it. Interesting. At least he achieved something. Alright, we've started making some income again with our current army configuration, which is good, but I mean my units are not very good at this stage of the game. We're at turn 50, I have nothing decent, I can't recruit anything at the moment, I have no recruitment buildings whatsoever, so losing an army would be completely devastating. I still have two okay standing armies, but they're just kind of juggling defensive operations. Now he is he's asking me to join the war against his enemy. My friend, I asked you before and you said no, so I'm gonna return the favor and say no. Fealty of all elected counts? I don't think I need it, honestly. I don't think I'm in any position to start confederating or doing anything interesting. Okay, we can retake the Black Pit in one swoop. They will take Rat Rock back, which is going to hurt my economy, but yeah. They have reinforcements coming on the way, these Norsemen. Can I get rid of them before they have their reinforcements? Now the rats are coming around the bend here, which is concerning. Don't know if they're planning to declare on me or not. Now, this is a decisive victory. Let's just take that without having to actually fight it. I only lose a couple of men, and I can replenish most of them, so that is nice. We're gonna put these guys back in Marienburg. They're just gonna serve as my defensive force here. And we are gonna take Black Pit, but let's just have a look at what we're up against before we go in. Very decent garrison. Don't know what they have in here. It's their main lord from the looks of it. Can I reach that? I can, right? Oh no, I can't. I can't reach it. I just noticed that in time. I will attack it next turn. I don't want to just sit outside and then possibly get reinforced. Now she's on the retreat. Looks like Sylvania is expanding again. Exactly not what we want. So Sylvania has managed to come back again, and they are now also hurtling towards my territories. And she has one army here, which is nice. She has a half army here, and then Everland might be able to just help, but they're still holding the gap. Now Marienburg here is very important for me to hold, since it's going to hold off whatever's coming from this area, and potentially the rats that are now coming around. But I gave away a Helmgart, and this fort is just a level 1 fort, or actually level 0 fort, I don't know. It barely has anything, so if that's a very good strong rat army coming around, then I might be in trouble. Let's go ahead and upgrade the troops on this guy a bit more. Let's upgrade this infantry or melee specialist. Alright, lots of threats everywhere. Ideally I want to take out Black Pit, since they have so much land everywhere. Making peace with these guys is also going to be impossible, so I'm on the forever defense. The problem is that I can't build my economy back with what I've got going now. I mean, I could try, but I'm gonna try, but yeah. It allowed them to just go everywhere, attack everything. They're gonna retake this. There's nothing I can do with this little army. What are those troops? They look cool. Ooh, Kislev is gone. One of our armies here receives the plague. This army has reached its full strength. It does look like it's also a very capable army. I could siege that. I probably should siege that, but I'm not quite sure how well we're gonna do. I could attack this lord, and that would force them into an open field battle, which is probably favorable. Let's can I reach that actually? I can, right? Okay. Can we even win that? Can we even win that is a real question, because I have a lot of good units. I'm worried about this, and I don't even see what's in here. And then their garrison. Yeah, they have some good stuff going here. Not too sure about that attack, but if you look at the north here, I've got Norskins coming in from the north. They're about to take Middenheim. Festus is rebuilding. He's got 3 full stacks ready to go at me again. I mean, there's 2 Norskin armies that has landed on the northern shores. Nordland is pretty much gone. They hold a little bit of land left. Yeah. Let's say it's not good, or it's not looking good in any way, shape, or form. So let's go in and see what we can do. Oh, no, yeah. Almost misclicked there. It says close victory. I could auto-resolve that and that would be easy. Let's quick save this and let's actually fight it. I'm a little worried about this fight, I'm not gonna lie. It says close victory and I could take it very easily, but I know that yeah. Yeah, let's just take it. Right, here we go. The battle begins. This is a wizard lord, and I really just want to wait for the reinforcement. I have to wait for 1 minute. Might have to take some spells here just to. Let's go ahead and distract ourselves with this. He's gonna pop spells. I want him to pop them on Karl, so let's just try and distract that a bit. He's going in great. That's a bit dangerous because if the battle's over, then it's over. I don't want that to happen. Let's just make sure nobody's going to be shooting yet. I'm just gonna wait for the reinforcements to arrive, and then we can start dealing with him. I could, yeah. I think we're clear now to go take him out. The reinforcements are on the way, although let's turn this on now. Karl will be able to deal with this guy fairly easily. There you go. He is dead. I have to be a little. Now I'm gonna just rotate my army a bit because this is a bit concerning here. The woods here are really not a big help for my range. See if we can just kind of disrupt this. Okay, Karl can disrupt that, and gunners can probably get some shots off, which is nice. Too bad they're not in position yet. Now they are. But there's probably more coming, which I have to be concerned about. Gonna ahead and actually push this guy out. I'm actually gonna push this guy out also. I don't like the way they're in the back line. Okay, we managed to take that out quite well, but it looks like our army needs more rotating. Let's go ahead and do that. Rotating, since they are coming right at us and we have to be quick about it. Let's get Karl to intercept those bats that are coming in, get my range some assistance. Alright, Karl is caught up with these bats now. My range should be able to take that out fairly easily. If they're gonna shoot, that is, since they're still kind of positioning. Come on, man, shoot. Shoot at it. Okay, we have some cavalry coming in, which... now this guy needs to move. These chariots need to move back a bit. Wonder, melee specialist Karl is here. We've fought him before. He's quite dangerous. Let's wait for their main lord to show up. Actually, let's just pop a. I mean, I think I have the ability to do some popping. Let's pull our wizard back though. Karl needs to come help fight this guy, and our other lord here also needs to pull in to help fight. Lots of vampiric stuff coming in on the left flank and the right flank from the looks of it. Let's get these guys out here. Looks like the flank fight here is over. Let's push this guy back. We are able to hold this quite well. Let's keep... Where is their main lord? If we can take him out, he's definitely going to be a priority for us. Karl is going to need some... physical resistance, so I'll pop that on him now since this guy is able to output some damage. We've spotted their lord, let's go deal with him now. Alright, things are about to get real toasty. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna push these guys forward. I'm gonna really just send in some help over here. We've hit their lord. With that transmutation spell, looks like we're gonna have to send more assistance to this right flank over here. We're definitely gonna have to get these guys in here. Focus these guys on those bigger units. Let's focus our spells on their main lord primarily. Now Karl needs to go in on that lord also. I think we took out Karl. These guys I'm gonna help focus on. Our units here on the left might not just hold. It looks like it's gonna be very rough. Let's send these guys in onto the left. Send these guys in over here. Looks like they have some sort of battle cart thing at the back here, which is causing some issues for our troops. Let's maybe pull this guy out. Actually, no, he's too dug in. Pull these guys back a bit. These guys I'm gonna push like hit this. My normal cavalry is available here. I don't know what's going on over here. It looks like we're just doing some stupid stuff. Let's get these guys around the flank. Okay, let's get Karl in on this. Their main lord is dead. Now let's start popping some real spells. This right here is gonna be a very good one. It's gonna do lots and lots of damage. Let's just hope it doesn't spill into our own troops. There comes our cavalry. Oh, their lord is still alive? Or is that another lord? That's just a skeleton. That's a garrison lord, okay. Let's go ahead and get him in here. Although this right flank's not looking very great either. We really want to just keep hurting them. Can pop another one of these and where am I gonna pop it? Right here would be ideal. Now the magic really comes in. Let's get our chariots behind their back. Let's get these other guys behind their back also to do the real damage here. These guys are a little scared because the enemy are still too close, according to their engagement logic. Let's get these guys out. Looks like the enemy army is crumbling and we now have victory. They're all dead. Very nice. Let's replenish. Let's take it. This is the dilemma I have now. I can go and attack Rat Rock, but then this army can go and attack Marienburg, and I really can't afford to lose Marienburg at this stage. Let's go and upgrade Altorf, which is something we urgently need to do. Can we... I mean, we're not going to be fighting these battles. These are too easy. These are just basic. Oh, are they basic? Jesus, it's a lot of lords. So let's just end it. We really just want to keep these guys off our shores.
I will do anything for Sigmar. I command here.
Wherever I go, it's a bad move, you know. If I go left, they attack from the right. If I go right, they attack from the left. If I go south, they attack from the north. What can I do? I need more armies. And that this army has cleaned up most of the threats here. I don't think they're going to be spawning anything out of here soon. Plus, if they do, they have to either come around or attack the fort. So I think once they've replenished a bit, we can push them out to Rat Rock, and maybe we can kind of just fight everything together again. Although I'm not entirely sure that's going to happen. Let's just level these guys up a bit. Don't know what that does, but I'll take it. Why can I never hover over it? What's the point if you can't let me read? Oh well. Oh, I definitely need to take it back. I mean, at this point, didn't they just retake Overhaul? Because I swear that was just into vampiric hands. Yeah, they did just retake it. We'll allow the expansion. It's not like Overheim's done anything for me. These are the only ones doing proper. They're going for my capital again. This is just stupid. I have to build an army in the capital. Needs to be him. Oh wow, I have nothing to recruit. Fuck. They're just endless. Oh, I could recruit from the regiments of renown, but that's gonna kill my income entirely. Could do that. Not like I have much of a choice. Look at these upkeep. Ooh. They look cool though. Even these guys look cool. I want them. I'll take these guys. I'll take these guys, but upkeep wise, it's gonna be 1,400 extra upkeep. What? Can't afford that. I can only afford this. Let's get these guys for now, since I can't afford this. This is so frustrating. So they have to come through here if they want to attack me. I wonder if I could set up an ambush here.
My journey begins.
Not the greatest success chance, but if I push my army out here,
Forward in his name.
the chance of us ambushing this army is quite big. Let's do that. Set that up.
Summon the Elector Counts.
And then here, I don't know. Abandon Black Pit, I suppose. We have to head south again to fight. If I march out this way. Or I can do the same. I can try the same tactic. Just exit Black Pit. And set up ambush. That way they might just pivot back north because I think it's nothing there. And here they are seeing troops, so they might be a bit more concerned. But even this isn't gonna hold them back. I'm actually gonna do the Creed that spawns an extra army. I can't send aid to myself. Can't be used in your home regions. No. Okay, let's send aid here. Just anything to weaken them. Or I can just send it to Middenheim itself. Oh, I don't know. Just need some sort of distraction. Let's do it here, which is a bit out of range of them. Actually, let's do it here. Okay, very good. Let's use the conscription. It's only for really 2 shitty units, but I think I'll need it. It's a lot of points for just 2 little shitty spearmen. But that does push me in the negative on expenses. Why? Okay, let's just hope one turn we don't take too much losses due to our funds being too low. Alright, it looks like we're gonna have to take these beastmen on ourselves, although I could auto-resolve it. I'm not entirely sure that's... Oh, I said beastmen, I meant Norskins. They have some axe infantry, which are pretty well armored. Some javelin infantry, and some horses. I think this is fairly easily winnable, except for the fact that they have some... They have a monster hero, and they have... just a regular. I think I just want to fight this. I mean, this isn't our capital. They'll attack a couple points at a time. We'll see how this goes. Let's see if we can take these guys out entirely. Alright, we kick off the battle. I have decided that we're going to be fighting with all our troops together. So we will be trying to consolidate our forces so we have strength in numbers. The enemy is divided over several points, so we'll try and take out this section of the army first before we move on to this section. They'll be able to breach for most of the part. I've set up some choke points just to kind of keep them at bay for a while until we can finish the fight over here. It's another foggy battle. I apologize for that, but I guess it's just a very dark and moody period in the Empire, so we just kind of have to deal with that. Now we'll have to keep an eye on our range here so they don't get too close to the action. Our archers will be able to take some shots, so will our gunners here in a minute, but then we'll have to pull them back a bit and just replace them with our other non-range weak units. Look at that. Finally some gunners in action. It's been a while since I've seen my gunners work. Here come the beastmen. Alright, gotta be a little bit careful since they're probably starting to climb. No, not yet. Doing quite well with our range here. I love seeing gunners shoot. They're struggling to really do a lot from the looks of it. Their lord's hammering at the gate, which is interesting. Now these guys are still shooting. Let's try and focus on this. On the other side of the map, they have added their ladders to the wall, which is okay. On this side over here, they're just kind of really struggling to deal with stuff. They're just throwing some javelins our way, but they're not doing the greatest amount of damage. Does look like this side of their army is going to be wiped out fairly easily, thanks to our strength in numbers. Oh man, I love the cape on that guy. Look at that. Look at how cool that looks. Oh man, he's got cape. Alright, a little bit careful with my mortars here. Looks like they're going to be trying to climb the wall now. Yeah, let's pull these guys back a bit. Let's just make sure they're not right on my gunners. These guys are getting absolutely smashed. Yeah, they already changed their minds about climbing that. Them rightfully so. Okay, oh, this is a bit bad. Gotta pull these guys back now. Sword units are going to be fighting these guys here quite nicely. And they do look like chunky boys, but don't underestimate an Empire foot soldier. Quite nice. Now this guy can halt. Let's go ahead and turn him the other way around since we're going to need to get some assistance out this way. These guys haven't really gone far. They're just kind of disembarking on the walls. They've taken the wall. They're in the city, but they'll be able to deal with that quite easily, I believe. Now, you might be wondering, why are you fighting this battle? You had a very, easy, close victory there. Yeah, that's true. But I really just want to limit the losses that we're going to be taking here. Look, even these guys are capable of doing quite some damage to our troops, so let's just try and get them some help. As you can see, my archers are shooting into that, which is a bit risky, considering they could potentially kill or do friendly fire. Pulling back here would be maybe a bit smarter, just like pull my troops off the wall and can't seem to pull them off the wall for some reason. Can't move these guys. Guess they're bugged. These guys I can move. The enemy lord is inside, so let's try and kill him here. Maybe my lord has enough power too. Let's just give him a little boost. It's a bit of lord on lord action here. My camera is very restrictive, it doesn't let me go down much further. But it's pretty nice one-on-one there. And it does look like our lord's gonna be winning that fairly easily. Oh, done. No, looks like I am taking some friendly fire there. Let's chase that. Let's chase that guy down and actually kill him. My gunners here might just be able to just move them a little. Alright, let's start mobilizing to the other side of the city. Let's get our cavalry out there. I'm sorry it's so foggy, I can barely see anything myself. Let's move these guys up. This map is honestly really sick, like the way it's made. It's maybe just not that practical to fight in, but I mean, if you're facing like multiple armies and you have a couple, well, you can only really have one army to garrison, I suppose, but if you can pull in your reinforcements to aid, that'd be really nice. Alright, let's push these guys out as well. Looks like they're gonna come through this side of the town. Did we kill that lord? Yes, looks like we did. Oh, nice. Let's get my lord out here also. I have a lot of troops out here. This is a bit odd. I don't like that. You see, this is one of the biggest things I hate about Warhammer Siege. How come an enemy can run inside your city and just decide, hey, you know what? Yeah, let's go capture this point after we just ran. I'll just get my cavalry to deal with that, to be honest. Alright, looks like my troops who are being the choke point here are about to get their first engagement. Let's go ahead and make sure they have some protection since we have to wait for our other troops to arrive now. Now, I set these guys up so they're taking a bit of shots, but it's probably not the greatest, you know. Now, a lot of stuff is on the way. Not quite sure if these guys have the range, so I'm going to set them up right here, I think. And everyone else is slowly en route. Now, these guys will have to just hold it out and fight these this incoming horde. It is going to get a lot heavier. It does look like some troops are going to be coming through this way, so I might need to send some extra aid. And the main thing here is that I kind of have to keep my strength in numbers. And I'm going to try and send these guys down the center. But slowly. Why can't I move them? I can't move them. What is this? Are they bugged? I can send this guy. I can send this guy. I can send this guy. Okay, I can move most of these troops. It's just this one sword unit that I can't for some reason. Yeah, I suppose so. Don't know where these guys are going. Yeah, the cavalry's going for these. Yeah, but they're perma-routing now, so that's fine. Send these guys out that way. And then get my cavalry out that way as well. They're perma-routing now, so I should be fine to send my cavalry out this way. Okay, these guys here are going to get crushed. They're fighting that beast lord that they have. Or... oh wow, look at this guy. Damn. He is just gonna tear through me, isn't he? Ooh, he's like a gorilla. But worse, he's holding a man. What is this thing? He's gonna be a bitch to kill. Oh, wow. Okay. This guy's gonna really just... oof. This needs to focus down on whatever's out here. My lord's out here to just kind of fight, so I could throw him in here, but I'm not sure that's gonna be wise. I'm gonna maybe save him to fight this beast thing, but I do need some more assistance down this way, so these guys really gotta hurry up and get in there. Do I have any range coming? Where's my range units? Oh, here's some range. Gotta really just... oof, okay. Let's try and slow this down. I'm gonna build a barricade here. Because my range here is unprotected. I don't have any melee to really go with it. My lord, I guess, will be the buffer. I'm not sure if we're gonna hold this quite well here either. I mean, we don't have any range. And the Empire without range, I mean, you're very reliant on range when you're playing as the Empire. Gonna throw these guys in there. Everybody's on the move, aren't they? Got some troops over here, but can't really see them move everyone. Yeah, this unit's bugged. Okay, fair. I can live with one bugged unit. Alright, this monster's beast is on the move. And then here we are really struggling. We are, however, shooting with our mortars. I hope we just don't hit our own troops, because that would be very painful. Alright. The monster's looks like he's taking a different route. Let's just try and build another barricade, just to kind of tunnel them through to one specific position. Let's put the handgunners over here, just in case they run into the beast, but we will need some protection for these handgunners. What are these? What did I just select? Some swordmen, I guess that'll do. Oh, whoa. That's hurting me. It's this, this acts as like a defensive tower. It does look like we're winning that, although this thing is honestly hurting me. I'm gonna focus this somewhere else. Let's try and see if we can chase this down. These guys I'm gonna run out. How are we gonna do? Send them out here. It does look like we have some incoming now. Mainly range units, which might become an issue. Okay. Where's my lord at? Let's try and get him in on that unit and see what that does. We'll have to keep a little bit of an eye out. These handgunners here, on the other hand, we're going to push beyond the barrier. But we're going to put the sword units right here, so if there is an attack on these handgunners, they can still shoot without being completely compromised. Now, most of their units are routing, so that's fine. My cavalry here is going to have to play a big role also in chasing down these potential marauder missile cavalry. Let's get our cavalry out here. That does look like our lord managed to catch these pesky troops. Now, since they are routing, I'm going to keep the focus, and I'm going to start moving these guys out this way. And these handgunners, I'm going to tell them not to route, and I really just want to get these guys in on that. These handgunners are going to be crucial to taking down the beast. The beast is coming, and we're really going to try and intercept that if it's going for our archers, which we can't allow. I mean, for our gunners. Oh boy, it wants the gunners. Okay, now these gunners need to really just pull back now. To get my lord on that. Ooh, what kind of spell was that? Killed the entire freaking unit almost. Actually, damn, my gunners are just dead. I can't even control them. Can I? They need to retreat. I mean, like, Jesus, what is this? What kind of troop is that? Okay, good. Where's my lord at? He really needs to go deal with this. This monster is so deadly, it's crazy. It doesn't do well against range, though, so I hope my gunners can get some shots off still to avenge their fallen friends. Come on, deal with it. There you go. Good shit. That does a lot of damage. My lord coming in there. Let's buff my lord just so he doesn't take too much damage. I mean, he's still taking damage, but it'll be much less. Oh wow, look at this. And he goes down. Beautiful. Alright. Nice. Save the replay. Siege 1, episode 6, I guess we are. There we go. Alright everyone, we're going to be wrapping up episode 6. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. Episode 7 coming soon. See you then. Goodbye.
For years now, we have held the line against Norskin raiders crashing upon our shores like a frozen tide, against beastmen who slink from the forests to tear at our flanks, against vampires who claw at the very soul of mankind, and against demonic horrors that seep into our world with each trembling heartbeat of chaos itself. Yet still we stand. Still the banners of the Empire fly. But I tell you this, the time for simple endurance is passing. The time for reaction, for scrambling to defend one frontier while another burns. That era must end. The Empire cannot survive as a patchwork of provinces acting alone. We must be one will, one body, one hammer. I am the Emperor, and I am the greatest statesman this realm has ever known. I see the path forward, even through the smoke and ruin. Already, diplomatic envoys ride to Wissenland. If they will it, we shall bring their lands directly into the Empire's fold. United command, shared defense, coordinated strength. This is the only way to weather what comes. And when Wissenland joins us, others will follow. For unity is our salvation. With it, we shall not merely endure these endless tides. We shall turn them back, hard. With hammer and faith, blade and fire, we shall strike until the beasts flee, the vampires crumble, and the North itself bends before the will of mankind. Hold the line a little longer, my friends. Stand firm. The Empire gathers its strength, and soon, very soon, we strike back.